I don't even have a freaking seat.
Hey, this is my fucking notes. Hey guys, and welcome to our recap of the Rostelecop Cup here on the Free Skate. Hey everyone, and welcome to our episode of the Rostelecop Cup recap show. We just finished watching the skating, and we here at the Free Skate are ready to get down with some skating talk. Right? He's happy pants again. I just wanted to let you know, here's my notes. I have to come close. Our printer ran out of ink, so that's what I'm kind of reading. It's winging it today. So we're going to start with the ladies. Obviously Medvedeva obviously won. Like, we didn't think that she was going to win.
No big deal or anything, but she's amazing. Just saying, as usual.
She proved she was human by falling on her double axel in the long program.
On her easiest jump.
But hey, that was going to happen at some point. There's no way you could go.
That was her first fall since they said Grand Prix in France.
Oh.
That's crazy.
When, 2 years ago?
No, a year ago. Last year.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Oh, that's...
I guess in competition.
But it didn't affect her program at all.
Yeah, I was going to say she still put up ridiculous numbers that like no one else hits.
No. And they're well-deserved too. You know what? We watched the CBC broadcast and the NBC broadcast, and we were listening to Tara Lipinski commentate, and I will agree with her with one thing she's talking about Medvedeva and her PCS or her TES grade of executions. A lot of people give judges flack for constantly giving Medvedeva positive GOEs, but you know what? She agrees with them, and I'm going to agree too. There's no way that you don't give Medvedeva a positive grade of execution, because every technical thing that she does.
To be honest, I didn't even know people complained about that.
Yeah, I've been reading it online and stuff, and then
Well, then that's just people being jealous, because you know what? Everyone has a favorite skater, which I get.
Yeah.
And I know there's people who love Chan, there's people who love.
People think that they are overdoing Medvedeva because she's Medvedeva, but they're not.
But the
she's
fact
that
is,
good.
Nobody goes into character like her. No one skates as clean as her every single performance. No one does her edge work. Her 1 foot skating, again, I was watching today, is unreal. Like, literally, she's going from one side right to the middle. Like, she's doing it all on one.
Yeah.
And I don't see that much with everyone else. Sorry, that's fact, and that's the truth.
True.
And her jumps are always great. Like, when she jumps, she clearly hits them. It's not, oh my gosh, she just barely
Her
hung
jumps
on to that
are
one.
textbook. Like, she gets the positive GOEs on her jumps and her spins because they're that good. So you know what? She racks up those points, and they are well deserved. Like, she lives and she breathes her sport, and it shows. So
regardless, I wouldn't even argue with someone to even think about saying why she get her grade execution. I think that's absolutely ridiculous to even question. Just watch her skate and then come back and talk to me. That's it. Watch her skate. She's a piece of work, and that's just the end of all.
So there's Jesse's answer. Watch her skate. Second place showing, Carolina Kostner is back. She's coming back in a big way. You know what? Her scores have proved so far in Grand Prix to rival medal contentions at Olympics now. You know, last year she obviously, you could tell it was her first year coming back. She was a lot slower. Her technique wasn't as on. Her spins weren't as quick. This year she's full on.
My hair's not even on today, but don't.
My hair isn't either. That's why I have this hat. He told me to put on this hat again.
I get you off sidetracked so fast, eh?
But yeah, Kostner. You know what? Shut up. Her PCS in her free program was with 73 points. That's only a handful of points away from Medvedeva. So
two.
You can't get much higher than that, and that's topping off Caitlin Osmond too. And Caitlin Osmond is the world.
And I think too, some things will get a little boosted too. I mean, there's going to be people changing up programs all the time, so we could see it getting a little higher too. So, anyways, in short, Kostner, yeah, she's great. Next. No, Kostner did really good, actually. I was actually surprised by her in her short and her long. So good for her. She's definitely up there for medal again. And actually, Kate Osmond, we're gonna see her. Kate, is that her name?
Caitlin.
Kate, because we're best friends. Me and Caitlin. I call her Kate for short.
Katie. Hey, Katie.
Hey, Kitty Cat.
Katie. Oh, we're gonna call her. I'm gonna tweet her that.
Anyways, we'll see what she's doing because she had Skate Canada.
Yeah.
So we'll see what she does this week coming up and what she can rival against these two here. Yeah. And Higuchi too.
Yeah, so bronze medalist Higuchi. She skated well. Her PCS is right on. I really like her speed. I really like her style, her flow. Her jumps were very well done. I think, you know what, she does clean. She'll be right up there, medal contention for sure.
Yeah.
I really like her long program music too.
I think she's going to need to get higher than 207, though. That's not high enough.
Well, she did have a few mistakes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not in her short, though.
No.
Her short was good. So then I guess I have to be honest, I didn't see her long program.
No, you didn't.
Well, listen, you guys, I'm only human. And
another one I'm going to talk about for a second is Mariah Bell. Okay. I have two things to say about her. Technically, I think she's very good. Her jumps are really nice. They're really well done. They got a lot of speed coming out of them. Yeah, her music was fun.
For sure.
Now, well, her long, I'm talking about. Her long was very fun.
Sure.
But her overall presentation and her overall transitions and the amount of transitions she has, you can tell she's really lacking in that. That's what's separating her right now from the top and where she's at right now. So she's really got to work on her transitions and her 1 foot skating and what she's doing in the program. It's very almost junior transitioning to senior.
That's actually true. I would agree with that. I like the whole junior thing. That's a good one. It honestly feels like she's a junior.
Yeah.
Really, it does. Yeah. When you stack her up against, the tops.
There's a...
Looks like there's like some kind of junior moments in there.
There's
a kind of like, ooh,
big difference.
There's no senior. We need some senior.
I thought with her long program, it really stood out because it was such fast-paced music. You really can fill that program. She has the music on her side to fill the program to make it look good, if that makes any sense.
And the one positive thing I'll say about her, I love her name, Mariah. But that's it. Just kidding. No, honestly, I did like her short program though. But, again, like, there's some junior feel to it, and that's going to be the bottom line and the issue right from the start.
Yeah.
And right to the end. So she's got to figure that out. If she doesn't figure that out,
well,
she won't be there.
And Mariah's total score was 188. So I mean, she's
got improvements to go. She can grow a program still. So there's some time.
Yeah. I would like to see her rework it, especially for U.S. Nationals. If she wants to be a contender to make that Olympic team and beat out Nagasu and Karen Chen.
Hi, Ashley Wagner says me too. Thank you.
No Wags, Diva Wags. She's going to have to fill that program up, or she's going to be off that podium for sure.
Perfect. So next,
do I have any more? Oh yeah, Nagasu. So Mariah Nagasu skated.
Did she?
You know what?
Both her triple axels. She landed both. She landed her first one. Oh, so she didn't do one in her long?
Oh yeah.
And she did one in her short program.
Oh, I thought meant in the long program.
No.
No, she landed both of them.
Yeah, so that's good. But she struggled in her short.
Her short was terrible. She landed only her triple axel, so that put her down to begin with. Her free program was much better, but she got docked big time. She was under-rotated on a lot of her jumps, and that's what
that sucks. That just kills.
She's been notorious for that, though. The under-rotating is like the worst you can do. I mean, if you're gonna fall, like, rotate them, but she landed them under-rotated, which is that's bad.
Oh god, did I say that right?
Elena Radionova.
Yeah, that's pretty close. That's exactly what I said. I don't know why. You should put it on replay. Let me try it again. Radionova. Elena. Yeah, I said that part. Radionova. I gotta keep saying Radionova. Okay, so listen, I really like this girl. I've always liked her since she started in seniors. But she's went down. Like, she's not rotating her jumps either. She's falling so much. And it's coming out of nowhere. Like, the last 2 years, she's fallen off the face of this earth. In Russia. And now, in other places, she can't get into the medals.
There's been a lot of girls falling off the face in Russia. Like, pardon me. Their top, 9 skaters in Russia, half of them have even won the championship before. Some of them are world champions. Some of them are world medalists, and they're on 7th place.
But I know, but what I'm saying is, so I really like her, and she is a really great skater. She actually is a really terrific skater. She does her program well all the time. It's her jumping is hurting her. She's not being consistent with her jumping.
She's not consistent right now.
And it's been like that all last year.
She changed coaches, so she's hoping to, I think, what was the words that they used, change her future or something.
Because she's still so young, she's only 18.
It hasn't showed yet, but I mean, the season's a long one. So
she did get a season best in her long for sure.
Yeah, small steps, so you know what, we'll see what
she comes up so with. Hopefully
it's the beginning of the year.
Who knows? But I just hope to see more from her, and I hope better for her because I really like her and I enjoy her.
Speaking of beginning of year, between Kostner and Medvedeva, for them both to be that good now, and it's being the first Grand Prix competition, that's scary what they're going to be near the end. Really,
Well, I don't know how much more Medvedeva can get up. I mean, she was only 7 off her personal. So, I mean,
7 points is still 7 points.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying now you go to Kostner. Kostner needs to make up 16, 18, 20 points.
Okay, well, first of all, Kostner...
That's way harder than 7 is what I'm trying to get at.
Kostner is going to have to change at least 2 of her triple doubles to triple triples. Her first combo triple flip double toe needs to be triple flip triple toe.
Right.
And she needs to change one of her other combos.
See, that'll hurt her technically.
That will make up quite a few points for her.
But especially if it's not within her, she can't do that, right? So,
well, she's landed triple triples before.
Yeah, I don't know. But I guess we'll find out and see. But anyways,
her most optimal thing to do would add a triple less triple toe. That's the best thing.
Is there anyone else you want to talk about? I want to talk about actually that
May-Bernice Miette of France.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to her about her for a second because we don't really get onto the girls that are kind of in the lower tier, let's be honest. There's tiers, and she's in the lower one. Now, she's a really powerful skater. She's very powerful in her body. You can tell she is strong as hell.
Who does she remind you of?
Sarah Bonnelly. It's so freaking
Sarah Bonnelly!
Oh.
No, you were close. That was good.
I love it. I am never on with anyone's name outside of Canada.
Sarah Bonnelly!
Anyway, she reminds me of her because she built the same. They even skate the same to me. It's just she's just missing the backwards jump.
The backflip.
For the backflip. Okay, so my issue with her though, what's her name?
May-Bernice.
Yeah, her. Not you, but some.
Oh.
I don't know. But they're both from France too, which is funny. But the thing is she's very stiff up here and robotic. So.
But that's how Syria was.
I know, and they're not the athleticism. You don't see the carving getting into the thing. They're very up or bottom, and they don't.
Yeah,
and that kind of hurts her, I think, when it comes to jumping and doing the techniques and all that.
She doesn't always have the best flow out of her jumps, but when she does her jumps good,
she's got to be the strongest girl in the competition.
They're huge. Her jumps are massive when she does them good and she lands them. I've seen her do some good jumps. She landed some good ones in her program.
I don't mind her.
Let's
just say her music is fine.
Okay, so on to the men. So, was anyone surprised that Nathan Chen beat Yuzuru Hanyu?
Don't look at me like that. I'm pissed off about it.
I'll tell you who was surprised.
Me. Let's not get to that right now. Let's go in order here a little bit. Okay, so Dennis 10. I wrote down, in a short program, his jumping was absolutely atrocious. He had leans in the air, and that's going to kill you. When we can watch you, you're supposed to be like this. When I watch you like that, you ain't coming down like this. You're coming down. So, unfortunately, that hurt him. Under-rotating.
Unless you're Hanyu.
Yeah, that's true. Wow, we'll get to that in a second. His speed was okay, and his program was filled. And he's a good skater, actually.
See, I said his speed was off. I thought it was slow.
Oh, I saw with the short program, though.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. His short program, I didn't find slow at all.
I thought he was slow.
See, I did not. I didn't find him slow skater at all.
I thought both of his programs were slow, to be honest with you.
Oh. I don't consider him slow at all. What do you guys think? I do not consider Dennis Ten a slow skater at all. But, you know, he had a 69 in a short program, so, ooh, that hurts.
That does hurt.
That hurts. But
to be in the top, I mean, he was a medalist before. I mean,
I know.
He needs to gain some points. I mean, he's got the technical marks to do it, but he's going to have to boost that by, like, at least 30 points, honestly. He's got to get between 95 and 100 points for a short.
Like, his line skating was good in the short program. He did all that. It's his jumping was just not there. It wasn't good enough. And if you want to be the best in the world, unfortunately, you have to be able to jump. You have to land your jumps.
He's been struggling with consistency.
The last 2 years, yeah. And that's weird because, like you're saying, he honestly was, like, up. In the Chan era, when Chan was winning everything, he was up there with Chan. And it's funny how Hanu has just brought this entire crazy quads coming out of left wing, right wing, center, defense, goaltending, everywhere, and we're like, okay, so you only do 2 quads, so you're not making it. You do 1, you're out. You don't even do 1, you're out. Like, you can just see now. It's like if you don't have at least 3 quads, not 3, you ain't even getting in the top 3. You can't. You need them
in the long program.
Yeah. Exactly, in the long.
You need to be a medalist hopeful. You need 2 quads in the shorts, for sure. And I would say at minimum 3 in the long to have a hope to medal.
Okay, so what did you think about his long program? Dennis Ten.
Dennis Ten's long, I thought again, he was slow. His jumps were not consistent again.
That I didn't see. I didn't see his long program. So I don't know if he was, I can't say if he was fast. I just know that I felt he was a really good skater and good speed.
He is a good skater. He's got some good skills, but I feel.
So his technique is not great. You don't think his jumping or what?
When he's on, he's on.
Yeah, but we can't say he's on when he hasn't done anything in the last 2 years. Unfortunately, that's the truth. It's
he
not
won the bronze in the last Olympics, so I mean he can do it.
But Ryan, that's from an era that's changed completely within the last 3 years. 2 years, even.
Yeah.
I would say actually in the last 2 years things have changed. But anyways, hopefully we see, you know, and I don't mind him as a skater, so hey, if he does better, good for him. And I think he can do better. You just got to land some jumps and his marks will go up.
Yeah.
Next.
I want to talk about Nam Nguyen.
Okay, but we actually liked his short. His music was good. He skated well in the short program. His speed was up to par finally. His speed looked good this year instead of bad like last year. It was so slow. I'm talking about strictly short right now. His speed was fine. He landed his jumps, but he also doesn't land his jumps. That kills him.
Okay, I thought that too. I was after the short. I said to him, I'm like, his speed has improved so much. I was like, he looks so much more mature than last year, and then he did his free skate.
And it reminds you of last year, right?
It was right back to square one.
No confidence.
No.
And confidence is a huge thing, right? I mean, as an individual, as even in a team, I mean, if you have no confidence, you're going nowhere. You have to be confident in it. And it was like the one fall broke his back. Or maybe, do you think it's the placing that loses his confidence? Because he looked good going into his short. And then when he came to his long program, it's like, was he discouraged what place he's in and it hurts his mind?
You know what? There's 3 major things I noticed about his skating. The first one is his skating skills. They are not up to par.
He's not a good skater. He does not get low enough.
He does not have the edge work at his... There are half the women competing are faster than him. He does not use his legs to push. Honestly, if I were him, I would be switching coaches.
Well, here's someone who's been an amazing skater. Like, no offense, but I was. But he needs a skating coach, a power skating coach. He needs to improve on his technique of skating because when he jumps, you guys notice he doesn't jump like from his knees. he's almost like standing, jumping. And it's a very weird approach to jump.
I agree.
I mean, sometimes at his age, and too as well, it's hard to change. Maybe he's used to doing it. But unfortunately, maybe he's used to doing it that way, but it's not. Look what
You're
it does
right.
to you.
But that was the second issue I was going to say. Is I had 3 issues. One was his skating. The second one was his technique and his jumps are terrible. He does not go into it with his full power, in my opinion. He's got no flow coming out of them. He's got no speed going into them. He's foreshadowing them. It's all wrong. It's all wrong. He's never going to place where he wants to if he keeps this style of skating up.
Maybe in Canada he might, but that's about it.
I-
Ma'am, unfortunately, we were not that blown away by you. We need to see big improvements for you. And he, actually, to his, criticism, he said himself that he's got to go back home and he's got to change some things up. After that long program, he wasn't happy. He's got to get his jumping under, and he does. And that's good though. He knows it. Misha G. So he skated clean in his short program. His music, I'm sorry, you like him. That bored the shit out of me. I am sorry, I'm only human. That music bored me. I didn't like it. It's not for me. It was a good skate. He had 0 quads though in a short program. That ain't getting you anywhere. And he's been around to know well that, listen, if I don't have my quads, why am I here? Come at me. Sorry.
Yeah,
why are you? You've been here long enough to know you need quads. I get it. It's not always about the quads, and people want to just skate and have a good time. Blah blah.
It's all about what you want.
I guess.
Okay, look,
where's
listen.
the competitor in him then? That's what I want to say. Where is the competitor? You need a quad, or you're not going anywhere.
For sure. I agree.
And that makes me
But
angry.
listen, there's no one from his country that's pushing him to get out of the sport.
That's okay. But he's got other people while he's in these Grand Prix. They're pushing him, and he's only going to get lower because everyone now, like they were saying this year, that everyone's coming up with more quads now.
But he's skating it because he likes it, and you know what? He's got a fan base that likes to see him skate. That's why he's doing it. He knows he's not going to win a medal.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, he's not bad. The competitor in me wants to see him push himself and say, give me a quad. Like, that's what I want to see on Misha. Give me a quad.
I would like to see him add a quad too. But you know what? I'm not going to really brag on him.
Honestly, he's not bad.
I'm just going to say this. First of all, he's an amazing choreographer. He choreographed his own program, which is phenomenal choreography, in my opinion. The only thing I will say is what I would like him to fix is his speed. He was very slow in his spins and his edge work and everything else. Beautiful skating, really nice flow, really nice clean jumps, really nice to watch.
He hit 85 in a short program.
Yeah,
so
which is
not
actually pretty good.
So what I'm saying is, can you imagine if he had a quad in there? Or 2 quads?
If he had quads, he would be competitive.
That's what I'm saying. But I guess at the end of the day too, not everyone can be the best.
And you know what? His PCS scores were, in his long program, were 84. Did I write it down? 84.92. Imagine how much more he would get with like a strong, powerful performance with speed. You know what? And you know what? There's no reason why he can't. He doesn't have quads. He's not wasting his energy on that. He should be getting scores over 90, in my opinion, for PCS.
He's almost like a Jason Brown, eh? And
I think Jason Brown's faster than him.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And a better skate. Like, people love his skating, but he bores the shit out of me. He is a good skater. There's nothing wrong with him. I just think the competitor, like I said, I would like to see some quads on him, but maybe it's not in his arsenal, and that's okay. So moving along, Dmitry Iliev.
So he was in a nice position after the short. He was third.
He had a great skate.
He was third after the short, so he was ahead of Koliada and the rest of the field there. But he kind of fell off the track.
He had an 88 overall in the short, so that's 3 better than Misha G. I don't know how great that is, but like 88's not very. It's not bad, but it's not your tops. I mean, because even Chan, who's outside of the top 5, hits 94, 92. So
Something to keep in mind, this was his first senior competition.
true, and right, okay, this is that guy. Okay, I actually liked him. I thought he was really good this game. Like, I really liked him.
I like him too.
Is he Russian?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I really liked this.
Dimitri, is he Russian?
Well, some of them can be from Belarus,
That's true.
Latvia, like they're very close to. So his music choice I felt was meh. Like I wasn't overjoyed with it in the show program, but he hit all his jumps, which was great, right? Because I like to see that. I like to see clean jumps, and he was confident. I felt like he filled his program. His speed was good from the start right to the finish, and that echoed into an 88.77. His technical was a 48, so. It's not great, but it's not bad. Right?
I'm trying to think of what.
It's not bad technically, but I mean, he's young. So,
Yeah, okay.
What did you see in his long program?
So his jumps let him down in the free skate.
Did they? I didn't see him.
Yeah. But I mean, again, it was his first senior international competition, and honestly, I would watch out for him in the next few years.
How did you like his skating?
I like it. I
Okay,
like
good.
it. I like his. There's something about him that is just nice to watch.
Like even in the long program, it was good.
Yeah.
His speed was good.
Yeah.
It's good.
I feel he's going to just get better and better, and I think he's somebody to really watch in Russia in the next few years. Because
Does he have quads?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
The Russian men, you know what? Let's face it, the Russian men aren't favored to medal at all at the Olympics. So, you know what? Maybe in 4 years, Dmitry Eliev might be one to watch out for.
Yeah.
We'll have to just see.
I mean, now speaking of the next Russian, Chlamydia.
Okay, Mikhail Kolyada.
Oh my God! It's like chlamydia. That's almost like having a fucking disease.
Chlamydia?
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, so Mikhail Kolyada, I have a little bit of beef with his marks. Okay, so he's got.
I agree. His marks are bullshit.
Hold on. His quad lutz, I don't even understand how that is so big. He could fit 5 revolutions in that thing. Like, it's massive. He fell in it, but massive. I don't even get how that's that big. Okay, so his jumps are big, and if he lands them, he's good technically. I don't have a problem with his technicality. But don't give him... He got 89 points for his PCS scores.
He got 43.6 in presentation in a short.
Yeah, I don't
There's
get that.
zero.
I don't
No,
understand it.
that's bullshit.
He has some good edge work, and he's got good speed in his program. But
okay, let's talk about his face expressions during his music. There's zero. He's like this.
His musical interpretation PCS scores from half of the judges were like 9.5. I was like, I don't even understand how you're getting something like that.
These marks make no sense to me with him.
His Elvis medley free skate, whatever he did, it was like watching a robot do the like.
Where's your fun in your face and in your body language? Like, there was nothing. It was so stiff and so dull that I was like, okay, honestly, next.
He didn't look like he was having fun at all.
No.
And it was fun music. I mean, you could make that program
no
fun.
kidding, that's the whole thing. Like, that music was fun.
Skate, like, if you're going to want to have fun during your performance and do that music, then have fun doing it and look and make us believe you're having fun, because it was not... Wow. I did not buy it. So actually, when I saw his presentation was only... What did Hanyu get for presentation? 94? So he was only like 4.5 points off of Hanyu for presentation. I'm sorry, but that's... And he was ahead of Misha G. He was much faster than Misha G, but his presentation, the way he conveyed that music was nowhere even close to the way he did that. And
sorry, I'm not a fan of him. I think he's boring, he's dull, his personality sucks. And if you want me to be honest, I'm being honest. I didn't like it. I don't think he's got a chance in hell to do anything at the Olympics or World. Anything. What I just seen today, I was like, wow, ew. And honestly, go Dimitri.
Wow, that was kind of harsh.
Well then, you know what? Go out there and have fun and intrigue the fans and act like you want to be there. Because what I watched over there, it looked like you didn't want to be there and you're going through the motions and didn't give up.
It'll be interesting to see what his scores are in his next Grand Prix event, which I'm not sure what he's in next. It's not Skate Canada, I know that much. But he's Russian, he was in Russia. I mean, maybe that had to do with something. We all know how judges in Russia can be, so.
Nathan Chen? Oh.
Well, he won.
Okay, that's a little harsh right back at me. Like, relax. So his short program, I thought was a really good skate, and I know last video I said that I didn't really enjoy his presentation, blah blah. Okay, wow, sorry, I changed my mind. His freaking short program was really exciting, it was really good. He's into ballet now. He finally took that because he knew he had to get better artistically against guys like Hanu and Javier and all them. So, I have nothing but positive to say, even though it hurts me, but like I said, we're going to be unbiased here, and I have nothing but good things to say about him, and it's good for a guy like Hanu to go up against that because Chen is landing his quad. Well, in a short, he landed his quads, and he did well. He's been struggling actually this year. I should say Chen has been struggling this year on landing all his quads. He's really having trouble. So all Hanu had to do was literally skate clean, and he would have won.
They all have been,
and he didn't. Like he popped a jump, Chen, in his long program. He just he bobbled some like. He just didn't do great, but he had such a lead on Hanu.
Well, he only had 6 points. And
True,
over
I
Hanu,
guess.
that's really not that much. I mean,
Yeah,
he can blow by you on one jump with 6 points. So.
Yeah, that's true.
But Hanu struggled too. But I will echo that. I love Nathan's short program. I think his music is so him. And he conveyed that. Like, he made me a believer of that skate.
And let's talk about this a second. So Chen's presentation was 42, and Kaleda, or whatever his name is, got 43.
Yeah, no.
I don't think so. Sorry,
that's
again.
BS, but whatever.
That's bullshit.
No.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't know what the judges were seeing, but... And listen, I'm a Hanu fan, so I'm not happy about Chen winning, but I'm being honest, like, no, sorry, Chen deserved way better than 42. If you're giving that Russian...
If you're giving Kaleda 43, then Chen
he got
should be
44.
at 50.
Like, sorry, that's the fact. And now, how did you feel, and what did you feel about Chen in his long program?
So I wrote, what he did in his long program. He got 193, 293 overall. So, I mean, still, you know what, the last year at the Worlds, the top 3 or 4 were over 300 points.
But don't expect that every time now.
I mean,
I think with all these quads, we're going to see some bombs. So
yeah, likely.
it might not get always over 300 now, just because they're all going for 5. Now, he's got 5 quads,
see.
and Hanu's got 5.
His quad Lutz triple toe was fantastic, so that was nice. He did pop
Yeah, he did.
quad to a double, so that hurt him a lot. I like the way he went into his triple axel. He just spread eagle into a triple axel, so that's super difficult. He did turn out of it, but whatever. That's okay.
But all in all, 293. To be honest, 293 off the.
Bye, Matt.
293. You know, in your first competition, ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
I'll tell you that. So he's okay.
Yeah, and we'll see where the rest of them stack up throughout the year. There's still a few that have to skate. Fernandez still has to skate.
Or
Chan
Tate.
still has to skate.
So anyway, leading into Hanu now. Hanu's short. I like it again. I really like his short. He's got to land his jumps. He's having some trouble this year. Even in the classics there before the Grand Prix here, he's had some problems landing his jumps. His skating's always great.
Well, you know what really hurt him? His quad loop that he attempted went into a triple loop, and he did a clean triple. But I mean,
well, that ended up being okay because he actually put his quad and everything after. So they said that was really smart of him actually to do that because he knew right away he was going to hit it, so he put it somewhere else. Anyway. But in his short program I'm talking about, if the short's there, he'll definitely get the marks when he hits it. He's just got to make sure he hits his, I think it's the quad Lutz right off the bat. That's his first jump he does. So we need that out of Eugenio. And then, the long program, I felt his speed is always great. His edge work is great. His transition is good. His speed's good.
What did
Jumping
you-
again. He popped a jump. How do you stop? Gosh, he pops jumps too much.
He does.
He did it at the Worlds too and popped.
And
why
that's
he
the
was,
worst thing you can do.
I know, but it's because they're crazy with these quads, and unfortunately, when you're not ready to hit that quad, you're doing a crazy one. It's like, ugh.
But you know what? Part of his problem is too, which you said. He said. I didn't hear him say that. I'm just going by what you said. He needs to start practicing his jumps and his skates more.
He was alluding to.
I don't think when he does his program run-throughs, he does his jumps in the
He
run-throughs.
doesn't. He doesn't do a lot of his jumps.
You really should.
I know. And Hanu said, he's got to go back home and start actually practicing these quads and doing them more because he's like, clearly it shows. All these other guys are doing it. So, another thing for him, like, he almost didn't land one of his quads in the long, and that ridiculous. I don't know how he stood on his fucking one foot, but
it was his opening quad lutz.
It was unreal how he held on to that. And that's what he needs to do. He's got to fight for that. So I can handle him falling or, a touch or whatever, blah, blah, but his pops hurt me so much because I'm like, Henry, you can't pop these jumps because you're wasting too many marks. Because in the field for the number one spot, any pop is a chance to fall out of it. So I'd rather you fall or touch, blah, blah, than hurt yourself and not pop, because sometimes if you need to make those marks up like he had to against Chen, look, that costs him because now he doesn't get any of those marks and he was already losing in the short.
You pop a quad to a double, you're losing 9, 10.
Now, yeah, they both popped. You could say, well, he popped too. Yeah, but the thing is, he was leading. So,
well, he already had a 6-point lead.
Right, so it basically just balances out again. So now you're stuck trying to get somewhere here. So, and with 5 quads, you have to get these. So,
well, and that's what the difference was, because you know what, Han, you did beat Chen in the
yes,
long
he
program.
did. He won the long
But
program.
not
Of
by
course,
enough.
that's my boy. But we can't have you popping.
Yeah.
So, to his fans, wow, you guys are crazy. Like, I love him, but wow, like, you guys are on a whole new level. Like, wow, people were crying.
Yeah. His fans were like in tears after.
I've never seen that. It's so
Crazy.
weird. And wow, the amount of Pooh Bears that fly. Holy cow.
Like, what do they do with them?
Clearly, he must give that all to charity. I mean, what are you going to do with 300 bears every single time you skate? He's going to have about 5,000 by the end of his...
Probably gives them to like kids for cancer
Oh, yeah,
or something.
I'm sure.
Or, like, something like that. Some charity. That's what I'm guessing.
I mean, it's the first program of the year for him, and I think that with training and like you said, he wants to go there and practice it, I think he'll be better.
Yeah, I agree.
Good for Chen. He won the first time ever. That was his first win too, so good for Chen. Congratulations to him because that was his first ever win.
I think his coach was happier than him.
I know, he was all like embarrassed. So
Okay,
again, so we're gonna
so-
go to the pairs and the ice dance, and I'm gonna leave for this because Ryan, well,
So he basically doesn't pay much attention to that, but okay, so with the pairs, as you can see, Jesse's vacated the premises, so I'm just gonna finish this on my own. The pairs, Trasov and Morozov, the winners. No really surprised, they're the defending world champions. God, I love them. I love them. They're not the stereotypical Russian pair that just does like the classical music and bores you away and wins because they have great lines and great jumps and blah. They're fun to watch. I love their music choices. Their free program with Christina Aguilera. I was like, are you serious? I didn't think they were actually doing that music. Who does that? I could not believe I was watching a Russian pair skate to Christina Aguilera and like Nasty Boy and like how she goes down on him. Oh my god, it was a riot to watch, and the crowd's all cheerful, clapping along, and I'm thinking, oh my god, you're talking about like doing stuff to him. Oh, it was just funny. I would definitely like to see them coming up to the podium in certain events. You know what? I think in the next few years they can grow, and we might see them there. Okay, so that's all we have to say. Comment below. And you know what? Next week, Jesse, which is not here. He's not under the table. Jesse and I will be at Skate Canada International next week in Regina, and we will be maybe making some live video feeds in Regina for you. So I hope you guys follow along. If you are in Regina and you want to come say hi, you know what? We're sitting in the first row in the upper deck in the corner because we're cheap. So that's where we got our full event passes. I don't remember what section we are, but you know what? Try and come and find us and say hi. You clearly know what we look like. So if you're around, come and say hi and chat us up a little bit. But you know what? Until next time, this is the Free Skate. I'm Ryan, and that was Jesse. And we will see you next week. Peace.